like these gloves. These are my favorite gloves, man. Gnarly. Yeah, so tight. Hope this don't take long. Your fingers might freaking fall off. Oh no! I ripped my glove! Oh well. It's gonna have to work. Let's get this thing a bath. Maybe this one too. First of all, let's unplug this sucker. Oh God, you're. Come here, you. Oh, that looks good. No. Better do this quick. Well, hey y'all, man, you caught me with my hand in the mushroom jar. Well, can you tell this is my first time? Oh, well, we're gonna have to make this quick. This is gonna be my very first. What did I call? What was I calling it earlier? I was trying to remember. My very first multi-tech inoculation novice video. Multi-tech novice inoculation video. That's better. Yeah, cause see, look. Some of you are probably thinking, what am I trying to do here? Got a bottle of self-isolated, tried to. 3 separate genes here. This one's penis envy. We're gonna shake her up a little bit. This one's turkey tail. I'm gonna shake that one up a little bit. There's Grey Oyster. I'm gonna shake it up a little bit. But I try to isolate all them genes on my own. This one from spores from caps, spore prints, and a little bit, I put some fragments in there of the cap itself. This one, same, only from wild foraging. This one, same, wild foraging. Both of those, my honey holes. Yeah, let's finish emptying out my Instapot. Like I said, novice. So, yeah, I don't have everything I need. I don't have a flow hood. I've only got one more bottle of alcohol, which that means it's going to get expensive quick. I had 3 of them. I might want to try and get away from this. I'm going to try and find a way to get away from alcohol. Period. End of story. Forgive me, guys. Coffee. My mom and dad might recognize that cup there. Anyway, some of you, why are you wearing a mask? Like I said, not much alcohol, no flow hood. Need to try and keep from contaminating as much as possible. 2 of these are half sawdust and half coffee grounds. Now we're going to try and inoculate these quick. I've got 3, 6, 7 items, all different sizes except for 2 that got pressurized. Only 2 have 2 holes in the top. All these other ones have 1. I'm trying to minimize the amount of contamination as much as possible. By the way, this thing so far, if this works, it is fucking, pardon my French, freaking sweet. I'm gonna have to edit that out. Dang it, man. Oh, learning experiences. Anyway, as you can tell, like I was showing a while ago, maybe by accident, I don't even have a true syringe. See that? I don't even have a true syringe. I'm gonna have to use this. I'm using all the stuff I'm using. I found in different places. Some of it I bought, but yeah, I'm trying to make something happen. You can't just sit around and get stagnant, you know what I'm saying, guys? And I've always been interested in mushrooms anyway. I think they're cool. They all are in their own way. Paul Stamets. Oof. Man, he really got it kicked off right there. That guy. Shout out to Paul Stamets and his story, his TED Talk. They include his mother's story. I'll never forget that. Right now what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to make sure all these are sealed as much as possible before I inoculate and put my micropore tape on it. Which I didn't know till here recently. If none of you know any better, micropore tape is the same thing the athletes use to tape up their wrists and to soft splint like a jammed finger. I usually use it to make my own like band-aids with toilet paper, Neosporin, and to wrap it up. Especially cuts, deep cuts that can't get water and stuff in them. But I'm gonna need to separate all these. Like I said, we got 1/92. I'm gonna save the penis envy for that. I might light up my torch here a little bit. Yeah, I want to let the alcohol die down just a little bit because it can be flammable, guys. Last time I tried to light it when I was younger, don't do it. Just don't. That's why some of this stuff I have a hard time believing, but we're gonna try it. You know what I'm saying? So, PCB. You can probably hear it in my voice. I'm a little nervous. I'm doing all this in my kitchen in my in front of my bathroom, by the way. I turned all my heat and AC off. What do I want to do with that? One of these is definitely going to a turkey tail. These sawdust and grounds mix and an oyster, because I want them to get kicked off quick. I want this to get kicked off quick. I know it will with some penis envy. I've seen it on some other YouTube videos I can't remember right now. I'd love to shout them out. The first one I want to get going as soon as possible, because most profitable, it seems like, is that Grey Oyster. I think we're just going to set these up differently along the way. Surprise ourselves, possibly. See what happens. You know? So I got 2 for that one, 2 for that one, 2 for that one. That turkey tail is going to be the hardest. These others probably be more profitable, more yield sooner, so we do that. And we got to do all the one gene at the same time. That way we ain't constantly trying to clean up our syringe and whatnot. And see, it's natural for me to try and take my gloves off because I never use gloves. I think gloves are clumsy, but right now you have to have them. Already ISO'd this. We're gonna give it a couple more seconds to dry. Let's see which one we want to do first. This rag I'm laying them on was my white rag with the alcohol. I don't know why, but I might be wrong for saying this. Like I said, I'm a beginner. Let me all know down in the comments what y'all think. I want to know what you all truly are going through out there, and not if this all seems like a cash grab with this alcohol, man, like somebody's trying to sell it or something. I'm sorry, that's just my opinion. But I feel like if there's enough alcohol in that syringe, whenever I try and pull from my liquid culture jars, it's going to kill it. I just feel like if there's enough in there, it's going to kill it for some reason. Maybe not. It's probably just me. For real, it's probably just me. I don't know any better. I've never done this before. Just because they come from the wild doesn't mean you can treat them completely like the wild, I don't think. Because they're coming into our environment, it's not like the wild in here. First of all, make sure they're all tight again as much as possible. Because you're not going to be able to open them back up again. You're going to put tape on them when they're done and pull them in the tote. tape ready. Make sure it's big enough so it won't seal. Reason why I'm picking Grey Oyster. Grey Oyster is supposed to be one of the easiest to inoculate and get going. I'm just going to get them all ready. And on many different things. Very diversible. Shout out to all you that are following me, subscribing, and liking my channel and my videos. It really means a lot. We're gonna learn about all this. We're gonna go on this journey together. Learn as much as we can. And everybody I did learn from, oh, screw that one up. Anybody I did learn from, like I said, I already shout out Paul through all this. If I can't remember now or through the video, I'll eventually give him a shout out